Hi! Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to be on camera. I feel like I haven't been on camera in forever. I've been slacking so hard with videos lately, but I'm sorry and I'm on my grind now. I am so on my grind. I feel ready, like so ready to pump out videos. I think I'm gonna switch to an every other day video schedule for the rest of the summer, maybe after that too. I don't know, I just feel like I need to be more diligent on myself, and if I pump out videos every other day then I have no reason, I have no room to slack at all. So I think that's what we're gonna do. Hold me to it. If I don't put up a video every other day, then yell at me, tweet me, DM me on Instagram, just, you know, blow my shit up, because I need somebody to hold me accountable, because obviously I cannot be held responsible for myself. But yes, today's video is a video that I've seen go around YouTube once or twice or maybe 8,000 million times. This video is going to be products I regret buying. This isn't going to be anything that I was sent for free in PR or I was gifted or anything like that. This is stuff I bought with my own money that I'm like, why did I buy you? And that could be for many different reasons. But yeah, I'm just gonna take you through them. Disclaimer, I feel like everybody needs this disclaimer in these videos, which is kind of ridiculous to me, but I'm gonna do it too, because why not? If you love any of these products, good for you. Go ahead, keep loving them. They just didn't work out for me. That's it. That's simple. Don't take it personal. It's just makeup, you know? So yeah, without any further ado, let's jump right into this video. Also, let me know in the comments how you like this setup better. I love it, actually. I feel good in this setup. So let me know. Let's get into these products. Okay, so some of this stuff that I'm going to talk about is limited edition and you can't get it anymore, but I still regret buying it because now it's I don't know, I just regret buying it. The first one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. When I saw this thing, I was like, this is the second coming of Christ. This is everything I've ever needed in my life. Why didn't anybody invent this sooner? And of course, Mario is one of the greatest makeup artists ever. That's obviously an opinion, but I love his makeup style. So I was like, yes, I need this. And obviously a lot of it is inspired by Kim Kardashian's makeup, which I love. Even if you hate Kim, you gotta give it up to her. Her glam is fucking phenomenal. I wanna say the first month that I had it, I actually did use it, but then I realized that it's not really all that. Okay, so really my gripe with this is that it's kind of a really weird mix of cool tones and of warm tones, and they just kind of don't complement each other in a palette. I look at this and it looks like there's a lot of options to do eye looks, but when you really look at it, it's a lot of options to do eye looks that all kind of look exactly the same, which kind of makes sense because Kim Kardashian, her makeup is always flawless, but it always is pretty similar to every other look she's done, except for when she does her random pop of blue, but that's a moment, you know? And I don't usually go for that kind of moment. I'm not necessarily disappointed in the palette, because I feel if you are a base, if you are kind of not a beginner, but if you just need a good palette of basics and stuff you can, that's very versatile, this is great. But I have so many eyeshadows already that I was I just found myself not reaching for it. And I don't know, the quality's okay, but I feel the shimmers aren't shimmery enough and the mattes are great, but I don't know, the color selection, it doesn't really suit my skin tone at all. And I'm just kind of sad that I spent money on something that I'm really not ever using. I did get some good use out of it the first month, and then I realized that all of the eye looks I did with it looked exactly the same, so I stopped using it and I haven't really picked it up since, so I kind of regret buying this. Speaking of eyeshadows I regret buying, this is a lot of them. But when ColourPop first launched their single eyeshadows, their powder formula, or their pressed powder eyeshadows, I bought so many of them. These are 3 of the 4 palettes. I'm pretty sure I have 2 more of these somewhere in my drawers. And honestly, I just never use them. I don't know, the quality is pretty good, but I think it's mostly just because they're all in these separate 4 palettes. Maybe if I put them in a big Z palette or something, I would get more use out of them, but I literally never reach for them, and all of the shades I bought are pretty much exact dupes for Makeup Geek shades that I have, and I love the Makeup Geek formula, and those are eyeshadows I continuously use since I've bought them years and years ago. So I kind of just regret investing in these because I never get any use out of them. They're okay, I didn't really have any problem with any of the shadows when I did use them the few times that I did, but I don't know, this packaging is bulky and annoying. Every time I use one, I have to pull out all the rest of them to make an actual eye look, so I don't know. I just don't like it. So I kind of regret buying these because my Makeup Geek shadows are like my holy grail and I have all of the colors already. So like this is kind of useless. Why did you do that, Ashley? Because you're crazy. Okay, speaking of ColourPop, I have 1,000,004 of these ultra matte lips because when the matte lip trend first was poppin', ColourPop had these $5 or $6 liquid lipsticks and in every fucking shade ever, and I was like, oh, that meets my college budget. Why the heck not? So I bought 8,000 of them and I still have them and I never use them. They are crusty as hell. Like literally, if you want your lips to fall off, just slather some of this on. It'll do the trick because this shit, like it literally is like you were camping out in the Sahara Desert for like a week. Like, and you didn't have any water at all. That's how it makes your lips feel. And it's just not a good look. It's just not a good look. It looks pretty when it first dries down, but it's the most uncomfortable thing in the world to wear. If you like a matte liquid lipstick, there are much better formulas than this. You're gonna have to spend a little bit more, but this ain't it, kid. This is not it. Honestly, truthfully, as a whole, not just the ColourPop ones, I have a whole drawer right here of liquid matte lipsticks that I never use anymore because I'm so over liquid matte lips that I kind of regret buying all of them. Maybe like Lolita is the only one I don't regret buying, but yeah, that trend really took us by storm. Now I have an entire drawer full of liquid lipsticks that I have nothing to do with because I hate it. I hate them. But these especially, like the other ones, are a little bit more forgiving and a little bit more comfortable on the lips. These guys, okay, I've got some highlighters to talk about. The first one is when I used I honestly don't even know if I ever actually put this on my face. The first highlighter I want to talk about is one that I think I used just once. I honestly could have returned it to the store and got a full refund, but who does that, right? This is the Milani Day Glow Instant Glow Powder in Strobe Light. It honestly swatches pretty great. I just swatched it on my hand and it's pretty shimmery. But for some reason, when I put this on my skin, it just didn't show up. Like it literally just like nothing. No shimmer, like the slightest bit of sheen. And you know me, a bitch likes to glow. So this was a no-go for me. And honestly, like, I had such high hopes. I had heard people talk about Milani highlighters. I don't know which ones because this was definitely not it. It can't be it. But yeah, I definitely regret buying this because it's just like, I don't know. It's just not nice. It's not nice. This highlighter was a limited edition product and I had a reason why I bought it, like an actual reason why I bought it, and I meant to return it, but I never did because I thought I would use it. Okay, let me just tell you the story. Okay, so this is the MAC Cinderella Collection Iridescent Powder in Coupe de Chic. This was like a huge collection when it launched, when it came out like at the same time as the movie came out. And I was doing a project in college where we had to make like a visual display for a makeup collection or for like a makeup or beauty product. And me and my group chose the Cinderella collection from MAC because it was just launching and we were like, oh, that would be so cool. We ended up spending like $250 on this goddamn project. Thank God we got an A. I'll try to find a picture of it and insert it here so you guys can see because it was actually pretty dope. But I bought this and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna return it after the project. Like, I'm not even gonna use it. And then I saw it and I was like, oh, you're so pretty. Like, I wanna keep you. Like, look at this cool limited edition packaging. And then how many times did I use it? Not one. Not one single time did I put this on my face. And I still have it, and that was literally like 4 years ago. So I'm a failure. I regret buying this. Actually, do I regret buying this? I did get an A. Okay, this is I regret not returning this. There you go. That kind of fits into it, right? And the last highlighter, some people are probably gonna be shocked by this, but this is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Sunlight. These are gorgeous. I just don't know how to use them. Like, I don't know how to use them. Every time I've tried, they've like, I don't know. I just don't get it. I just think I'm not a liquid highlighter person. And then also, like, this was so, like, this was full when I bought it and I've only used it a handful of times and this thing is like completely empty. I think the actual formula like evaporated or something because it's just like sticky goop and it's all like powdery and crusty at the cap. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know what happened here, but like this is not the formula I paid for. It's honestly gorgeous, but I regret buying it because I don't know how to fucking use it. Like, that's beautiful, but liquid highlighters just aren't my thing. I know a lot of people love these. I just don't get them. I don't get it. And I'm pissed that it evaporated. There's like nothing even in here anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just stick to my good powder highlighters because these just, I never get them. Cream highlighters I can do like sometimes, rarely. Liquid highlighters, I just don't get you. Unless I'm putting you all over my face under my foundation, I really don't know how to use you. And the last few products I have to talk about are skin products, and they're all but one high-end. So let's talk about the one that isn't high-end first. So this product is probably gonna come as a shock to a lot of you because I'm sure this is like a lot of people's holy grail, but didn't do it for me. Really didn't do it for me, you guys. I think a lot of it has to do with the scent. It smells like a grandma, and I thought I would be okay with it, but I fucking hate it. I really, really hate it, and I don't think this does anything more to bake or like set my face than my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and they're about the same price, I want to say. I can't even remember how much I spent on this. It is a lot of product. You get a lot of product for the price you pay, but that smell, I can't do it. Like, it really like makes me almost gag every time. I really didn't think I was sensitive to fragrance, but this is like, I just hate it. I hate it a lot. I have still been using it just to like give it a chance, but honestly, it doesn't impress me as much as everybody kind of led me to believe that it would. I don't know. I just stick to my Maybelline Fit Me powder. I'm sorry to everybody out there in the world that loves Airspun. Keep loving it. I can't fuck with it. Actually, it's not that I can't fuck with it. It's not that I hate it. I just regret buying it because I know I'm not going to use it very often, and the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder is so much better. It is. If you love this and you haven't tried that, give it a try, because I promise you, once you get rid of the smell, you won't be so happy. Another one that might shock you, because this is like a holy grail product of a lot of people, especially of Jaclyn Hill. This is the Dior Skin Forever Foundation, and I know everybody loves this stuff. I don't. Honestly, I feel like you need so much product to like get this to actually cover stuff on your face, and I don't think it wears that great. Honestly, no, it wears okay. Like, I didn't notice anything with the wear. I just realized that like it looks really dry on my skin, and I don't have particularly dry skin, which was weird to me, and I felt like I needed like 8 pumps of it just to get like the coverage I get out of all of my other foundations, or like the ones that I love. So I just was not impressed by this, and I was shocked. I really like tried, I really gave it a chance. I have the shade 025, by the way. Pretty good color match. I just feel like I need so much product on my face, and it's just weird. Like, honestly, almost all high-end brands that have like a full coverage, long-lasting foundation, I usually never like. The YSL one, I don't like. This one, I don't really like. I'm trying to think of other ones, but I can't right now, but like, I feel like every long-wearing, full coverage foundation I've tried from like high-end, like luxury brands, I don't like. And I don't mean like high-end like Huda Beauty or like Fenty. I mean like luxury, like Dior, YSL, Marc Jacobs, all those. Nope, not for me. So I think I'm just gonna steer clear of them from now on. I just don't like their skin products. I feel like they're very fragranced, and I can't really tell. I think I'm smelling my fragrance, but I don't know, man. I really tried to give this a try, and I did not like it. I'm sorry, but I wish I did. I really wish I did. But even I saw in the video that Jaclyn Hill and James Charles did together that she said that she felt like she needed to use like 80 more pumps than he was of his other foundation. I think he was using like the Too Faced Born This Way or something. And I was like, yeah, that's because you use Dior Forever and you literally do need like 70 pumps of it. Like, I can't be the only one that feels this way. Please let me know. It was sitting right here and I forgot to mention it. This is another high-end, long-wearing, high-coverage foundation. This is the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric. Once again, I feel like you need a lot of it to actually get full coverage. I also didn't really notice that it like wore particularly like extendedly. Is that even English? I don't know. Like, I feel like when you pay $60 fucking for a foundation, it better change your life, because I have foundations that I paid a third of that price and I was blown away. So I just don't understand, when you spend $60 on a foundation, like, you better do my taxes and fucking vacuum my rug once a week and fold my underwear. Like, I don't get it. Why am I spending that much money for you to just be okay, and for me to have to use 8 pumps every time I use it, and then you're gone in a week? So yeah, honestly, these are the same story. Just underwhelmed, not impressed. But I know Giorgio Armani can do it because the Luminous Silk Foundation is like incredible. That foundation will change your life for sure. But this one, I don't get it. Okay, and the last foundation I'm gonna talk about is one that I really had high hopes for. You guys know I love a stick foundation. Actually, I don't know if you knew that. Hello, my name is Ashley. I love a good stick foundation. This is the NARS Velvet Matte Foundation Stick, and one side comes with this weird sponge thing, which kind of pisses me off because it's like, I want the whole thing to be product. And then this side is the stick foundation, and it's really not that much product. Like, do you see that? I've only used this a few times, and I hated every single time that I used it. Like, ugh, that's not a lot of product at all. But I felt like when I used this that I had to load on so much product, and none of it just sat on top of the skin. It didn't sink in. It didn't really have very good coverage. I felt like every time I used this, I would put it on and be like, ew, I hate the way my skin looks. And then I would put another foundation on top of it, and it would make that foundation look like shit, even if it was like my favorite foundation ever. And overall, it just sucked. Definitely regret buying this because it's just not a good formula. Ugh. And I think it was Jackie Aina that was talking about this for a while. I don't know. She doesn't talk about it anymore though. So like, what's the tea on that? Did you actually like it? Not that I'm saying she's lying or anything, but like, did you discover that you didn't like it? Because that's what I discovered. I don't like this shit. It's just not a good find. It just sits on top of the skin. It doesn't actually cover anything. Like, it's just like sticky, and I don't know. Velvet matte is not the way you should describe this either. It just wasn't good. And also, like, this is the dumbest thing ever. Who the hell is gonna fucking blend out their foundation with this itty bitty stupid sponge? Oh, you can take it out though. You know what? This would be a good packaging idea for like something like a concealer on the go. Like, you have your concealer over here, and then you can like touch up a spot that you need on the go. But it's also not very sanitary, but you can take it out and wash it. I'm rambling. Woo! Okay, I have one more product here that I forgot to mention. It's another highlighter, and this is from a brand I don't hear much about. I see it on Instagram, but I don't really hear anybody talk about it. This is from the brand Winky Lux, and this is their Lightbox Bronze Bombshell. It's like a cream highlighter, and honestly, for the same reason I didn't like this, like, I just don't know how to use these things. It's also a really weird color. It's like, it's supposed to be bronzy, but it's such a cool bronze that it kind of just looks like purple. Like, doesn't that kind of look purple? That looks like a taupe, but like, who the hell is gonna highlight their skin with a freaking greasy taupe? And it also just feels really sticky. I actually bought this. What the hell was I thinking? I am not this highlight shade. That literally looks like a purple eyeshadow. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't know what I was thinking. Have I ever used this? I think once, and I think I hated it. So there's that. Yeah, I just don't understand you. Why are you purple? Why are you so greasy? What am I meant to do with you? The packaging is cute, but like, packaging ain't shit when the product sucks, right? Am I right? But yeah, you guys, that's all I got for you. I actually was so surprised that when I went in my makeup drawers, I didn't find a lot more that I regretted buying. But that's because a lot of the stuff that I don't like in my makeup collection is stuff that I was sent and actually didn't buy. Because believe it or not, I don't go makeup shopping that often, because especially like the longer I'm on YouTube, the more PR lists I get on, and this is not bragging at all. This is just like the way it works. Like, once makeup brands start sending you products, the less need you have to go out and buy them for yourself. Only when like something brand new comes out and I'm like super excited about it, or if I just want to hit up the drugstore and see what's new, will I go out and buy and shop for makeup. But that's really rare, especially because I have so much makeup that not many new releases really impress me that much. Once again, that's not me bragging. That's just because I have a lot of fucking makeup, and so I don't feel the need to get more of it. So yeah, I was shocked that these were the only products I could come up with that I didn't like. But like I said, that's probably because a lot of the makeup I have here I didn't pay for, and I'm not gonna say I regretted buying something that I didn't actually buy, you know? So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure if you did, you give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down in the comments what you want to see from me. I have some things in the works. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video.